Well, hello again. This is Sean. Welcome back to my channel, Reviews for You. And a couple of weeks ago, I did an unboxing video of this Range Rover here by FMS. And mentioned on there, we're going to do a side-by-side comparison of the team associated, the Element Enduro. And this is a little 124 scale crawler that I purchased over a year ago. Really had no idea what I was getting into. We just wanted something small that we could drive around in the house. And really, I bought it on a whim. The price was right, and to be honest with you, when I got it home, my son and I were just amazed at how just well it performed, what all we could do with it. And this is not to get in depth on any of these, but just quickly, just a brief overview. You can tell it's not near as scaled out as the FMS. We did add a few things to it just to kind of give it a more realistic look, but overall, they're almost identical, slightly different chassis, the little offset drive shaft there, but for the most part, they're about the same. I'll put it right here and get a view of the wheels. They're pretty close. The Element Enduros are a little bit bigger, but I know there are other versions of the FMS that has a bigger wheel and tire. This is more of the smaller one, the Range Rover, which is why I picked it. I like the size of it. But anyway, this video is just to do a side-by-side comparison. We're going to be utilizing this little homemade little structure here. Just a bad weather day, and we went down to Hobby Lobby and spent, I don't know, $15 and made this really out of just some junk around the house. This was a styrofoam piece, and we bought a roll of like a paper mache roll, and we just put all kinds of things underneath it, got that stuff wet and rolled it across the top of it. And I think we painted it brown and put some little fake grass, and it's pretty old. We use it quite often. A lot of the discolorations coming off, it kind of looks like snow, which I think looks neat, but that really wasn't intentional. That's actually the styrofoam that is just beginning to show. So I've got my son here. We're gonna drive these things around and just kind of look at them. The first thing you'll notice is just the FMS does beat it hands down in just the scale look of it. Another thing, the FMS has a 2-speed transmission. However, I've been having some trouble with mine getting hung in second gear, and I'm not sure if that's something that you know, some of you have been having as well. I've also noticed if the battery is not fully charged, it won't shift from the low gear into the high gear. So not real sure about that. I'll be reaching out to FMS shortly to see what we can do with that. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna get my son Nathan to drive both of these off of here, and we're gonna begin with the Element Enduro. We're just gonna watch him drive across this course here. And he's got 2 controllers, so we're gonna see if he picks the right one first. So we'll go ahead and drive the Land Rover off of here. He's just gonna go ahead and go right on back. There you go. Just really takes it with no problem. All right. And he can drive this off and come up. We put some little toy tracks over here to kind of help get these started. You'll notice a difference in the sound. I can tell you that the Element Enduro, the torque on it is slightly different. It seems like it doesn't quite have the same torque. However, we've had no problems really driving it over anything. If it gets traction, it's gonna go. All right, here we go. This is the Element Enduro driving over this homemade rock course. We'll just kind of see how this goes. Uh-oh. All right, now we'll take a look at the FMS drive. All right, so you just saw the Element Enduro, and one thing I want you to notice is the control the FMS has at low speed. That's one thing Nathan noticed, is you can really creep. We can go as slow as you want. You don't really have that on that Element Enduro. the ability to just crawl. Another thing about the FMS is it has oil-filled shocks. Now the Enduro has a softer tire, but it also does not have any foam in the tire. The FMS does, so I could take the foam out of this FMS and have something just as soft. Nathan, see if you can turn that around and come up on this other end here on the slip and see if either one of these will make it up from this side without any help. This is tricky, but we've made it. It's just tough. There he goes. All right, grab that other remote real quick, and let's see if we can get this one. Now, we've actually made it with this one. Like I say, both of them are real close. It's just having that lower range on the FMS seems to, oh, he had it. There he goes. Almost made it look easier. You can't drive quite as slow and precise with the Team Element, but it did make it. Oh, and the last end, crash and burn. And you saw the crash and burn. Here we go again. All right. Not too bad. Now, one thing that they all claim, and one thing we're going to show, is we're about to go up a 45-degree slope right here. And just to show that it is 45 degrees, we got a little speed square out here, and we are right there on just there. I mean, it's right there. So we're going to take these over here. You can take whichever one you want to do first, Nate. I'm going to slide this out of the way. All right. 45 degrees. Uh-oh. There he goes. He got it. It's picking the front end up. I can't really get a... He's at the top. Now see if he can back down. Careful. There you go. All right, let's see if the FMS can do it. I've added some accessories to the top of this. Hopefully it's not too top heavy. Oh, well, there you go. Now, when we first opened this, we were able to drive up this pretty easy. It could be that putting just a few things here on top could have definitely be giving this some trouble. Yeah, I don't think it's going to make it. I think it's too top heavy now. Because you can't tell from this angle, but if you get right here, it's just pulling the front tires off. You know, you got to have all four wheels. There they go. All right, well, so with the accessories on the FMS, I don't think it will make the 45 degree. I'm going to change one thing up. I'm going to turn this like this. So we're still on the 45. I'm just going to see if now it makes anything any different. No, it's just too. Now here's what we're going to try. I don't have a deer to put in the front of it, but I can maybe slide something like that just to see if maybe a little bit more weight in the front will make the difference. Yeah, not really staying up there like I hoped it would. Okay, got a different line, a little bit more traction. I like it. There we go. All right, let's see if we can drive down without flipping backwards. Very slow. Now remember, this has a lot more sensitive speed controller. See if you can go right back up it. Try that again. All right. There we go. Easy. Well, I'm glad to see it happen. So they both will go up a 45-degree angle. Now, 45 degrees sideways, both of these rigs will tip over. They're just too top heavy. They make some lower center of gravity modifications you can do. However, on this, if you pile obviously this up with all sorts of accessories, then absolutely it's going to flip over easier. But I have to say, they're a load of fun. This little course here, as you can tell, it's just whatever we could find, we put on it. And so easy to make a course, so easy to have fun. These are just some old cardboard things we have out of just some boxes that we got. The other night, we set up boxes in the living room and had these ramps, and we were just driving these little things all over the living room. They're a lot of fun. They're a blast. We've got an outdoor course that we're gonna do a little revamp into this weekend, and once we get it ready, we will upload just some good trail riding outside. They're a lot of fun outside. This thing in second gear, it is fast. It's not sure what the speed is. I think one YouTube video said about 6 miles an hour, which in this scale is pretty quick. So anyway, I hope you guys kind of enjoyed this simple video. Not much to it, just wanted to show you some of its capabilities. It will go up a 45-degree run, especially with nothing on top of it. You can build a pretty good course. Just to give you an idea how the size, that course is pretty tall, and we drive them up from the side. We just on rainy days we'll get this out and just have a good time in here. So all right, well, if you guys have any comments or questions, you can leave them in the comments on the bottom, and if you like these videos, you can subscribe, and I'll put a link in the description to the FMS website, as well as a link to the Enduro, because they still sell this thing and the price tags are about the same. They're both fun. However, for the same money, you can get this one, which definitely, lights, has more upgrades, accessories. They do make accessories for this, but they do not make a body that is solid plastic like this. This is a Lexan body, very flexible, just like you would on a 1/10 scale RC car versus something, of a lot more durable plastic. So anyway, this is reviews for you. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll send up another one soon. Have a good day. Well, while we've got these two together, there's something we wanted to just show you guys that I think could be fixed on the FMS, and that is the controller. And I want to show you what I'm talking about. So this Element Enduro controller is, as far as size goes, it's really not any bigger. It's might be a hair bigger, but they're almost identical in size. And the top of this is pretty cut and dry. There you see the Team Associated logo. Everything is a knob, and everything's easily read, and you can see the blue light that it's on. And yes, it's not digital, it's just an analog, but you can see and read everything on it. What I don't like about the FMS remote is, though, while it fits, with that green light shining straight in your face, you can't tell what any of those buttons are. You have to just memorize them. Now, if I turn it this way, you can see it in the remote or in the video here what they are. And while that's not a big deal, if you're outside or if you're in a dark spot, or even, it really doesn't matter where you are, if you don't know by memory what those buttons are, when you look at this thing, you literally have to, I don't know if I can hold this up, I'm trying to film, but help me out there. Yeah, you literally have to put your finger over the button, or over the light, to read those things. So anyway, I kind of wish FMS would not have put the light right in the middle and made it so bright. They could have easily done something more like this, or had it, over here on the side. One more thing is this channel. I want to see if it'll switch, because it hasn't been switching. Let's listen. Okay, there was no switch. It should have went into neutral. It's still in low. It should have went into high. It's still in low. So I'm not real sure what's going on with that. When I first purchased it, that was, and I believe, according to what I'm seeing, that's supposed to switch the gears, but it doesn't do anything. And I don't know if there's something that I need to change as far as a setting on this remote, or if there's something inside there. So any help with that in the comments, I think, would be great. And I'll reach out to FMS to see if there's something I did wrong, or if there's just something wrong with this particular model that I received. But other than that, I think they're both great. I enjoy both of them. I'm not really a hardcore RC guy. We like to just get them out and drive them. We don't bash them. We don't drive them through water. We try to take care of them. And when they're not running, we set them up on our shelf along with all of our other models, and just enjoy looking at them. So anyway, just something I wanted to add. Maybe it'd help you guys out. You guys take care and have a good day. Bye-bye. Well, we're back one more time, and my son here, who is a whole lot more clever than I am, said, I wonder if the third channel plug is just unplugged from the receiver. So I'm going to get him to open this up, and I'm going to show you what he just did, and it did fix it. This could be something you're having. Something else I did, this Velcro is crazy hard, so I just stuck a little piece of tape in the middle. That way it's not so hard. But what he did was, we noticed this channel 3 plug was not plugged in flush. So all he did was kind of pushed it in all the way. And now he's going to flip the switch on channel 3 and listen. There you go. So he's in neutral. He's in low. He's in high. There you go. There's that wheelie we've been hearing about. Okay. So anyway, just wanted to throw that out. I'm assuming that maybe that plug has been loose since day one. So something pretty simple. If you guys are having the same problem, you can check it out on yours as well. So this is the last time I'm saying bye. Have a good day, and we'll make another video soon.